The drawing will take place after the third set of the varsity match. The Chuck-a-Duck fundraiser. Go into the corner by the student section to buy your ducks. Chucking will take place between the second and third set. The bake sale on the commons. The meat raffle, located on the track and in the corners of the gym. And just so everyone knows, for the meat raffle, the meat is here, so you do get to bring it home tonight. So once again, go to the track or in the corners of the gym to purchase your square for $5. Good evening and welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's exciting match between the Frazee Hornets and your Barnesville Lady Trojans. We're thrilled to host our friends from Frazee and look forward to a great contest. For everyone's safety, we kindly ask parents to keep an eye on their young children and ensure they remain in the stands. Please avoid walking on the court before, during, or after the event. Hungry or need a break? The concession stand and restrooms are located at the west end of the gym. Help us keep our school looking great by using the trash bins nearby. We appreciate your cooperation. Tonight's match will be played under the Minnesota State High School League rules, ensuring fair and competitive environment. Let's keep the energy high and show positive sportsmanship. Cheer loud, cheer proud, and remember, your words and actions reflect on your team and your school and your community. Tonight's officials are from the West Central Lakes Volleyball Officials Association. They are Dan Storson and Chris Coleman. And now, a word from our HOL leaders, Lexi and Kennedy.
Welcome to tonight's game. Let's ensure a fun, respectful, and supportive atmosphere.
Cheer for your team, not against the other.
Keep cheers respectful. Profanity, inappropriate chants, and gestures are not allowed.
Honor all athletes, no personal attacks or use of players' names and numbers.
Respect officials, no yelling or taunting.
Parents and spectators, model good behavior for young fans.
Thank you for promoting pride, respect, and sportsmanship. Enjoy the game.
Thank you, Lexi and Kennedy. And now, a special word from the volleyball team about tonight.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's volleyball match between the Frazee Hornets and the Barnesville Trojans. Tonight is about more than volleyball. We come together as two teams, two communities, and one family to raise money and awareness in the fight against cancer. Cancer has touched so many lives, our teammates, classmates, families, and friends. Tonight we honor those who have fought, those who continue to fight, and those we remember well. We dedicate this game to our teammates' families who are currently facing this battle. We want you to know that you are not alone. We stand beside you, we fight with you, and we surround you with our love and support. At this time, we would like to invite all cancer survivors in the crowd to please stand if you're able so that we can recognize your strength and courage. Your resilience inspires us all. You remind us what true toughness looks like, far beyond the court. Together, the Frazee and the Barnesville volleyball programs are proud to play for a cure, supporting research and families affected by all types of cancer. Thank you to everyone who donated, purchased items, or helped make this night possible. Your generosity helps bring hope to those who need it most. Now let's play this game with heart, with purpose, and with hope, because every point, every serve, and every cheer tonight is for
starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Frazee Hornets. Number 1, Kaya Ashewitz. Number 2, McKenna Wacker. Number 3, Annalise Olsen. Number 5, Ainsley Johansson. Number 6, Ruby Eckert. Number 7, Elliot Triglaw. Number 8, Riley Stock. Number 9, Ella Olvin. Number 10, Katie Cornier. Number 11, Aubrey Brislin. Number 12, Britt Larson. Number 13, Jaden Sonnenberg. And number 15, Leslie Moore. The Hornets are coached by Chrissy Edwards. Assistant coaches are Taylor Greenwood, Jolene Tackey, Lynn Tackey, and Gunnar Erickson. All right, Barnesville fans, it's time to get on your feet and cheer as we introduce your Lady Trojans. Number 1, Macy Bliley. Number 2, Annie Bergman. Number 3, Layla Bird. Number 4, Lexi Bonchez. Number 5, Kennedy Grove. Number 6, Riley Bauer. Number 7, Abby Rasmussen. Number 8, Maya Stublin. Number 9, Jayla Amundsen. Number 10, Auburn Hind. Number 11, Allie Axton. Number 13, Adrian Real. Number 14, Bella Fallingstead. Number 15, Piper Thompson. Number 16, Lainey Shearer. And number 17, Ava Huseman. The Lady Trojans are coached by Megan Astigard. Assistant coaches are Kaylee Strader, Nancy Berg, Janet Rasmussen, Tessa Skogan, Amanda Strasburg, Beth Patsky. Student managers are Arthur Astigard, Stella Fano, Erica Fields, Siri Paulson, and Amira Blanco. Now let's play some volleyball.
Welcome to tonight's match against the Frazee Hornets versus the Barnesville Lady Trojans. If you're not at the game and listening right now, this is the cancer awareness game. We've got meat raffle boards, we've got silent auctions, you name it, we've got it. So first point will go to the Trojans. Kennedy Gross back serving for the Trojans. Katie Cornea serving for Frazee. Working through some technical difficulties. The mic wasn't working, so now we're back. Katie Cornea serving back for Frazee. Ruby Eckert with a big shot there. Barnesville couldn't stop that one. So Cornea is back serving again for the Hornets. Addie Rasmussen with the big hit. Scores a point for the Trojans. Riley Bauer will be back serving for the Trojans. And that ball will be out, so that will be Frazee serving now. It looks like we'll have Kaya Ashnowitz back serving. And that ball is in. Allie Axis with a good shot to the corner. Looks like Emmeline Bergman will be back serving for the Trojans. Ruby Eckert there with a shot, and that one's out. So Bergman will be back serving for the Trojans again. Currently is Frazee 12, Barnesville Trojans 9. Sonnenberg with a big shot. Bonchus with the dig there. Piper Thompson with a shot, and that'll drop in. Point for Barnesville. So Bergman will be back serving for the Trojans. Amundsen saves it. Trojans will hit it over. And Piper Thompson gets up to block that one, and that will be a point for the Trojans. Bergman back for the serve. Frazee bobbles it, hits it over. Big shot from Piper Thompson, and she'll score a point. And that'll tie the game up at 12. Bergman back again for the Trojans to serve. Amundsen saves that one. Allie Axis pushes it through the gap, and she'll score a point. Sonnenberg was there for the block from Frazee, but Axis shot it through the hole there. So Bergman back with the serve. Frazee will dump it back over. Bergman tried to sneak one over, couldn't get it over the net, so that will be Frazee point. Annalise Olsen back to serve for the Hornets. Macy Bliley goes up for the shot, but the set wasn't there. So that will be a point Hornets. Olsen back for the serve. There's Axis with a shot. Big dig by Katie Cornea. Looks like Lexi Bonchis lost a shoe. And that'll be point Frazee. Looks like Lexi's shoe popped off there and got in the way a little bit. Comes Piper Thompson with the shot over. 2 Frazee defenders will go for it, but they'll miss it, so that will be a point Barnesville. Piper Thompson's going to go out. Kennedy Gross is going to come in. She'll end up serving. Lexi Bonchis is going out. Stuvland will come in for her. Frazee's going to dump the ball over. Stuvland with a shot. Frazee will keep it up. Big block by Barnesville. Frazee's going to dump it. Stuvland again with a big shot. Tries to keep it up. That will be tipped out of bounds. So that's a point Frazee. Ruby Eckert back to serve for the Hornets. Allie Axis tips it over the defenders and she'll score the point. Amundsen back to serve for the Trojans. Big shot over top. And Barnesville will keep it going. Sonnenberg goes for the shot, can't get it over the net. That'll be point Barnesville. That ball looked dead in the net. Refs are going to come together here and talk about it. Down refs asking if it hit the antenna. Up refs saying no. So that point looks like it'll stand. Frazee coach just asking for clarification here. Amundsen back to serve for the Trojans. Frazee's going to dump it back over for the Trojans. They're going to go up, take a shot. Riley Bauer drive one over, and Frazee will block that out of bounds. So that is a point for the Lady Trojans. So Amundsen back to serve again for the Trojans. Big shot by Aubrey Brislin. Barnesville's going to keep playing it. And Aubrey Brislin will hit one through the gap. And that will score a point. Tied at 17 the first game here. Jaden Sonnenberg back to serve for the Hornets. Macy Bliley with a shot. Nobody goes for it. Miscommunication from the Hornets there. That'll score a point for the Trojans. Trojans going to switch out a few here. Rasmussen will come in. Auburn Hins will come in to serve. Ainsley Johansson tips one over, and she'll score the point there for the Hornets. Ella Ulrich will be back serving for Frazee. Gross from the back row, hits it over. Frazee will keep playing it. Leslie Moore will get the point there for the Hornets. Ulrich back serving again for Frazee. Stuvland with the big shot to score the point. Bonchis is going to come in for Stuvlin. Bonchis will be back serving. Thompson will come in for Gross. She'll go to the front row. So Bonchis serves up. Back row shot there from Frazee, playing it over. Thompson's going to pop it back over for Barnesville. Brisson's going to hit it over top. Bauer's going to block it, but couldn't get out of the way. So that will be a point Frazee. Katie Cornea back to serve for the Hornets. Big shot there from Addie Rasmussen to score the point for the Trojans. We're tied at 20s right now. Riley Bauer back to serve. Quick shot there from Ainsley Johansson, and that will score for the Hornets. Kaya Oshnowitz back serving. There's a big shot from Allie Axis, and that is in to score the point. We're at 21s now. Got a heck of a game going here. Bergman will be back serving for the Trojans. Frazee's going to dump it over. Piper Thompson with a shot here. Frazee will dig it. Leslie Moore will score the point there from Frazee. That will be a tip off of a Trojan player. Annalise Olsen will be back serving for the Hornets. Allie Axis goes for the tip. Frazee will tip it back over. Macy Bliley with the shot in the corner, and that'll score. Thompson's going to go out. Gross is going to come in. Stuvlin's going to come in, and Bonchis is going to go out. So Kennedy Gross will be back serving for the Trojans. Quick shot to Sonnenberg, and timing was a little off. She hits it out of bounds. That will be a point Trojans. Gross will be back with the serve. Big shot from Ruby Eckert there. That will score for Frazee. And Eckert will be back serving for Frazee. Axis is going to dump it over again, and that'll score a point. Jayla Amundsen back serving for the Lady Trojans. Aubrey Brislin up for the shot, tries to hit it through a double block there from Bauer and Bliley, and she gets it through. So we're tied at 24s again. Sonnenberg serving, drops a short one in. Big shot, and that will be a point Barnesville, a net violation. Kennedy Gross blocked the ball back over the net, saved it, but we had a net violation by Ainsley Johansson from Frazee. Layla Berg back serving for the Trojans. Big shot there from Ainsley Johansson. That'll score a point. That'll tie us at 25. Ella Ulrich will come in to serve for the Hornets. The big back row attack from Almondson there. Frazee's going to have to dump it. Quick shot to Bauer, tips it over. Frazee keeps it going. Here comes Brislin with a shot, blocked by Bauer, and that will be a point Barnesville. 26-25, Trojans are leading. Stuvlin back to serve. Big shot, keeps it going. Barnesville picks it back up. They shoot it over to Frazee, and we'll keep playing it. Moore tips it over. Here comes a shot from Gross. She'll get it through and score, and Barnesville will win the first set, 27-25. I hope you guys were paying attention to that game. That was a wild game. We'll take a quick break here. Go grab some snacks because we got some action-packed volleyball going on.
There's a 50-50 raffle. The drawing will take place after the third set, so don't miss your chance to win big while giving back. The Chuck a Duck fundraiser, you can purchase your ducks by this corner of the student center.
You live around here and work way over there? Well, why not work where you live? Barnesville is on the move, so you don't have to. With career opportunities in tech, entertainment, construction, industrial, healthcare, and retail. On average, commuting costs over $8,000 per year, 25 hours a month, and countless missed memories. And seriously, who's gonna miss the winter drive? Check out all the career opportunities in our area. Visit barnesvilljobs.com.
Generous support. Thank you to the Barnesville Volleyball coaches, players, and parents, Asgard Cattle Company, Callahan Meats, Dunham Brothers, Four Hills Farms Incorporated, Justin and Rachel Axis, and the Pedal Parlor. Also, Essentia Health is proud to provide expert athletic training coverage before, during, and after games and practices. Thanks to Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for making a healthy difference in our school and our community. And a special thank you to Shane Sigler, our athletic trainer here at Barnesville High School. Also, I'm told we have a birthday in the building tonight, a golden birthday of all things. So on the count of three, let's wish Abby Gorinsky a happy golden birthday. 1, 2, 3, happy birthday!
Welcome back. Second set here. Bergman's going to be back starting it off for the Trojans. Larson's going to shoot one over to Barnesville. Thompson's going to go up for the hammer, and she'll get blocked by Sonnenberg. So the first point will go to the Hornets. Ruby Eckert will be back serving for Frazee. Barnesville hit it over. Bristlin's going to take a big shot. Amundsen's going to get there. Thompson's going to take a shot, and she'll drop one in for a point. So Thompson's going to go out. Gross is going to come in. Stublin's going to come in, and Bonchus is going to go out. So we'll have Gross back serving for the Trojans. Quick shot to Sonnenberg. She'll hit it over. Amundsen will keep it going. Stublin's going to take a shot, and that is blocked. But Barnesville will kick it back over. Bristlin's going to try to take a shot, but she'll hit into the net. That will be a point Barnesville. So Gross will be back serving for the Lady Trojans. Comes Bristlin again with a shot. Tip by Barnesville. Here comes Axis with a tip. Frazee's going to keep playing it. Larson's going to take a shot, and that is out. No tip call. Point Barnesville. So Gross will be back serving for the Trojans. Sonnenberg with a tip. Gross is there to pick it up. And Stublin with a shot, and it's in. Kennedy Gross back for the serve for the Trojans. Here comes big shot there from Bristlin. Hits it a little too far, and that is out. So that will be a point Barnesville. Gross will continue her serve here. Another shot there for Bristlin. She hits it through the gap, and that'll score a point for Frazee. So Sonnenberg will be back serving for the Hornets. And Stublin with a shot. Bristlin will pick it up. Comes Axis with a shot. And Ainsley Johansson couldn't block it, and she'll score a point. So Amundsen will be back serving for the Trojans. Big dig there from Amundsen, keeps it going. Stublin's going to tip it over. Larson's going to take a tip. Stublin's going to hit it back over, and that's in. Had a little tipping war there. So Amundsen will be back serving for the Trojans. She'll drop a short one in. Frazee digs it. Larson with the shot over. Big block there from Ainsley Johansson. And that will score a point for Frazee. Frazee's going to swap out a few players. Ella Ulrich is going to come in to serve. Stublin with a shot over. Frazee will dig it. Leslie Moore with a shot, and that'll score a point. So Frazee scored, so now Ella Ulrich will be serving again for the Hornets. And Stublin takes a shot, hits the net, and it bounces over. And that will score a point for the Trojans. So Hins will be back serving. So Bristlin takes a shot, and that will be out. So that will be a point Trojans. Hins back up for the serve. Big shot from Johansson there. Looked like she was a couple feet over the net. That'll score a point for Frazee. Katie Cornea will come in to serve for the Hornets. Amundsen will dig the shot. Stuvlin will take a hit. Hits it a little bit off balance. That goes out of bounds. So that is a point for Frazee. Cornea back for the serve. Stuvlin with the shot. Doesn't get it over the net. So that'll be a point for Frazee. Cornea up again for the serve. Rasmussen with the shot over. Frazee will dig it. Another big shot there from Ainsley Johansson, and that will score for Frazee. Cornea up for the serve. Stuvlin with the shot, and that is in. So that'll be a point Barnesville. Bonchis back for the serve. Cornea takes the shot there, and she hits it a little too far. Rasmussen goes up and hammers it home. That's a point for Barnesville. So Bonchis back for the serve. Big hit from Ruby Eckert. Gets it through the block, scores the point for Frazee. Kaya Oshnowitz is back serving for Frazee. There comes Piper Thompson with a shot. Hits it through. Battle for the ball. And that will be out. Actually, that would be called a lift. Cornea went up for the shot, actually hit it out. But before that, the refs called a lift. So Bauer will be back serving for the Trojans. Comes a dump. Barnesville almost missed it. Here comes Piper Thompson for the tip. Here comes Axis with the shot, and she'll score a point. So Bauer will be back serving for the Trojans again. And her serve is long, and that will be out. Frazee's going to switch out a few here. Looks like Larson's going to come back in, and Annalise Olsen's going to come in, and Olsen will be serving. Rasmussen with a quick tip over. Frazee will tip it back. Here comes Thompson with a shot. And that will be bumped out of bounds by Annalise Olsen. So that will be a point Barnesville. Trojans are going to switch out a few here. Looks like Bergman's going to come in and Bliley's going to come in. Bergman will be serving for the Trojans. Larson's going to try to hit one over off balance there. Looked like the set was a little off, and she hit it into the net. So the Trojans will get a point there. Bergman back for the serve. Here comes Larson, going to dump it over. Axness is going to do the same. And that will be hit out of bounds by Frazee. So point Barnesville. Frazee's going to call a timeout here. we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back with you.
Ducks ready. If you haven't bought one yet, head to the corner by the student section.
Barnesville Athletics is brought to you by Barnesville Internet, Strand Ace Hardware, Work Local Barnesville, Barnesville Grocery, Cody's Car Clinic, 4 Hill Farms, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Dean's Bulk Service, Lee's Electric, Barnesville Booster Club, Bliley's Excavation, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and as always, go Trojans!
Commercial break lasted longer than I thought. Apologize about that. Ruby Eckert back to serve for the Hornets. Thompson's going to take a quick bump over. Frazee's going to keep it going. Here comes Axis with a shot, and that is blocked by Sonnenberg, and that'll be a point Frazee. That was a huge hit from Sonnenberg. So Eckert will be back serving for Frazee. And Amundsen couldn't take care of it there, bobbles it, and that will be another point for the Hornets. So here comes Eckert's serve. Axis will get there. That will be blocked by Brislin and Sonnenberg, and they'll block it right back into the Trojan side. So they will score the point. So Eckert back with the serve. Nope, we'll have a timeout, Barnesville.
Once again, Essentia Health is proud to provide expert athletic training coverage before, during, and after games and practices. Thanks to Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for making a healthy difference in our school and our community. And a special thank you to Shane Ziegler, our athletic trainer here at Barnesville High School.
Currently sitting at Barnesville Trojans 16, Frazee Hornets 14. Got another exciting set here. Eckert will be back to serve for the Hornets. Bliley's going to tip it over. Bristlin's going to hit it back over for Frazee. Here comes Bliley again with a shot. Big dig from Oshnowitz. Brislin again. Looked like there was a tip from Barnesville, and Bonches tried to save it. So Frazee will score the point there. Eckert will be back serving again. Here comes Bliley with a shot. Frazee will keep it in play. Brislin with a big shot. Gets it through the gap of Axness and Thompson, and that will score and tie the game up at 16. Here comes Eckert's serve. Here's Thompson with a big shot. And that'll be called 4 hits. Hit the top of the net there. So Eckert will keep rolling here. And she'll hit a short one. Bonches will pick it up. Bliley will hit it over. Brislin will keep it in play. Thompson tries for the quick hit. Bergman's there to tip it back over. Comes Larson's going to try to dump it. Bliley keeps it going. Here comes Brislin again. Now Barnesville can set it up. Here comes Bliley again. Blocked by Frazee. Brislin's going to take another shot, and that does not go over. That's into the net. So Barnesville will score the point there. So Thompson's going to go out. Gross is going to come in to serve. Bonchis is going to go out. Stuvlin's going to come in and go front row. Deep serve by Gross. Brislin's going to hit it over. Here comes Stuvlin with the shot, and that is out. But they're calling a tip. So that would be tipped by Frazee. So that will be a point Barnesville. So Gross back with the serve. Comes Sonnenberg's going to hit it over. Try to dump it deep. Amundson's there. Here comes Bliley with the shot. And that's going over to the Frazee bench, so that will be out of bounds, point Barnesville. Kennedy Gross back to serve for the Trojans. Another short one. Brislin will be back to shoot it here. Gross is there to pick it up. Axis dumps one over top. Frazee keeps it rolling. Here comes Stuvlin with a shot. Sonnenberg's going to try to tip it. Tips it in a good spot that Axis couldn't get to it. So they'll score a point. Frazee will score a point. Now Sonnenberg will be back serving for the Hornets. Here comes Stuvlin. Hits it over. Frazee digs it. Here comes Larson. Keeps it in play. Hits it deep to the corner. But we have a net violation called. And I think that was on Stuvlin. Both refs had a different number up, so. So Sonnenberg serves over. Here comes Axis with the tip. Frazee's going to keep it alive. Bergman's going to dump it. Frazee's going to keep playing it. Here comes Brislin with a shot. Amundson's going to keep it in play. Stuvlin hits it over. Brislin with another shot, and she gets it in. Brislin hit a nice shot there deep, hits line, scores the point for Frazee. Sonnenberg back to serve. Stuvlin's going to hit it over here. Frazee bobbles it, so they'll have to dump it. Here comes Stuvlin's going to try to keep it in. Sonnenberg digs it, hits it up to the front of the net. They can't get it over, so that'll be a point Barnesville, and that'll tie it up again at 20s. Amundsen back to serve for the Trojans. Comes, looks like that was Johansson there with a shot, hits it out of bounds. That will be a point Trojans. Amundsen serves up. Johansson will dump it over. And Stuvlin with a shot. She's blocked by Larson and Johansson, but Barnesville keeps it in play. A little miscommunication there, but Larson tipped it over. No Trojan in the way. Two of them went for the dive, couldn't get to it. So Frazee will score the point. Ella Ulrich back to serve for the Hornets. Bliley with a quick shot, and that's blocked by Johansson and Brislin. But Barnesville will keep playing it. Barnesville keeps it up. Kennedy Gross will dump it over. And that will be a point Frazee. Johansson went for a shot there. Hit it deep. Amundsen was there, but only could get one finger on it. Couldn't keep it playing. Ulrich will be back to serve for the Hornets. Deep set there from Bergman up to Stuvlin. Couldn't get to it. That'll be in the net. Point Frazee. 21-23. Frazee leading here. Barnesville will take a timeout.
Remember to get your ducks ready. If you haven't bought one yet, head to the corner by the student section. The Chuck a Duck cost is coming up fast. A reminder about the 50-50 and meat raffle tickets is still being sold. Find a split the pot worker or head to a meat raffle stand in the corners of the gym. Drawings for that will be held after the third set.
I don't know if you heard that, but there's a Chuck a Duck contest going on too. Not really sure what you throw it in, but I bought 2 of them. So hopefully, this is the lucky side and I can throw it wherever it needs to be. Ulrich will be back to serve for Frazee. Trojans 21, Frazee Hornets 23. Bauer goes up for the shot. Frazee digs it. They keep it alive. Ulrich will dump it over. And we got a net violation. Johansson was in the net, so that will be a point Barnesville. Bergman will go out. Rasmussen will come in. Bliley will go out. Hins will come in, and Hins will be serving. Johansson gets a shot, but she's blocked by Rasmussen and Bauer. Brislin goes up. Sorry, not Brislin. That is Moore that goes up for a shot. Hits it off the net, and that'll be out. Frazee, so that will be a point Barnesville. So Hins will be back to serve again for the Trojans. Johansson will dump it over, or Eckert will dump it over. Here's a big shot from Rasmussen. Ulrich couldn't get there. That will be out on Frazee, so point Barnesville. Hins is back to serve for game point, but we've got timeout by Frazee. 24-23, Barnesville Trojans leading.
One last reminder, get your ducks ready.
We've got a game going on.
Head to the corner by the student section.
Or a set, whatever you want to call it.
Chuck a Duck toss is coming up fast.
This is some exciting volleyball. And if you were here, you'd have a chance to, put your name on some meat raffle. You could get some baked goods, and also do the chuck a duck. But we're glad you're listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to the sponsors. Use the timeout time to give thanks to everyone. So Hins will be back to serve for the Trojans. Got game point. So hit it deep. Ulrich will set it up. Big shot from Johansson. And Hins will keep it going. Bauer will dump it in the corner, but she gets it a little too deep, and that'll be out. And that will tie us up here. Brislin's going to go out. Cornea's going to come in to serve for Frazee. Stuvlin with a shot over. Frazee will dig it. Got a big shot there from Eckert. Looked like Gross tried to dig it, couldn't get on it. So that's point Frazee. We've got game point Frazee. Cornea serves up. Stuvlin's going to dump it over. And she gets it through the block of Johansson and Eckert. That'll score the point for Barnesville. So Stuvlin's going to go out. Bonchis is going to come in. Gross is going to go out. Thompson's going to come in for Barnesville. Bonchis is going to be back serving. We're tied at 25. Bonchis dumps a short one. Cornea almost misses it. Here comes Barnesville. Trojans. Thompson's going to dump it over. Big shot from Eckert. Blocked by Barnesville. Here comes Rasmussen's going to dump one in, and that's going to score the point. Rasmussen dumped the ball over. Frazee tried to get there with the block, but they couldn't keep it going, bobbled it, scored the point. Here comes Bonchis with the serve. Game point. Eckert with the shot, and it's out. And Barnesville will win the second set. 27-25 Barnesville. And now we'll take a break. Get yourself some water if you've been up jumping around. Third game coming up shortly. We got Chuck-a-Duck going on right now if you're still watching, so this will be very exciting. All right, welcome back to the third set. The Chuck-a-Duck was a mess, if you were watching. Kind of cool, though. So we got Annalise Olsen back serving. Barnesville will keep playing it. They'll dump it over. Quick shot to Sonnenberg. Amundsen's up. Amundsen keeps playing it again. Here comes Sonnenberg with another shot, and she dumps one in for the first point. Big hit from Jaden Sonnenberg there to score the first point of this one. Annalise Olsen back to serve for the Hornets. Bonchis will dump it back in. The set was a little different there. She dumps it a little too deep. That'll be a point Frazee. Olsen back to serve for the Hornets. She hits a boomer. Hinsel hit one over. Cornea's back there, tries to save it, but she'll hit it out. And that will be a point Trojans. Kennedy Gross is going to come in to serve. Thompson and Bonchis go out. Stuvlin and Gross come in. And she'll hit a low ball. Looked like Oshnowitz couldn't get to it, but ended up hitting it off the ground there. But that goes out on Frazee, so that'll be a point Trojans. Gross back for the serve. Sonnenberg up for the shot, but it's blocked by Stuvlin and Axness. Looks to be a tip there, so that will be out on Barnesville, so point Hornets. Eckert back to serve for the Hornets. The serve was deep. Looked like Gross hit it up, and it went too far for Bergman to set it, but it goes over the net. Sonnenberg tries to save it, ends up hitting it out. So now we got Axness serving for Barnesville. And she'll hit a low one. Frazee will keep it up. Here comes Stuvlin with a shot over top. Blocked by Larson. She'll keep it playing. Bristlin's going to take a shot here. Axness will save it. Bauer's going to hit one deep. And Oshnowitz can't hold it. Hits it out. Point Barnesville. So Axness will be back serving again for Barnesville. And she hits a deep ball, and that'll be out. Looked like Eckert wanted to go for it, but got called off, so that will be a point for the Hornets. Sonnenberg back for the serve. Comes Bauer with a big shot. Frazee digs it. Johansson tips it in the old honey pot there, right in the middle. Nobody there for Barnesville, so that will be a point Frazee. So Sonnenberg will be back for the serve. She hits a deep ball. Bauer's going to get a shot here. Frazee's going to keep it up, but that will be called a lift on Frazee. They did a good job keeping that ball in the air. So point Barnesville. Hins will be back serving for the Trojans. And she'll hit a boomer, and that'll go off Oshnowitz's face. Well, arms, I guess. Kind of rolled up her arms there, and she ended up hitting it out. So point Barnesville. Hins back to serve. She'll hit a low one. Larson will pick it up. Johansson hits it out. Just barely out of bounds there. So point Barnesville. Hins back for the serve. Here comes Larson with a shot. She hits a hard one. Amundsen tries to dig it, can't do it. Ends up hitting it out of bounds. Point Frazee. Ulrich will be back serving for the Hornets. Deep ball, Amundsen digs it. As Rasmussen takes a shot. Frazee digs it up. Here comes Moore, tips it over. Rasmussen again, hits it right in the middle. Nobody there for Frazee. Point Lady Trojans. Stuvlin's going to go out. Gross is going to go out. Thompson's going to come in. And Bonchis is going to come in, and Bonchis will be serving. Little miscommunication, but Frazee dumps it over. Hins will dump it deep to Frazee. Somebody's there. Here comes Brislin with a shot. Barnesville will keep it up. Thompson's going to try to tip it over. Here's Brislin with another hit. Barnesville will keep it up. Here comes Thompson. Frazee keeps it going. And Brislin takes a shot, and that'll be out of bounds. Point Barnesville. So Bonchis will be back serving for the Trojans. Here comes Moore with a shot. Barnesville blocks it. That'll be out of bounds on Frazee. So point Trojans. Bonchis back for the serve again. Lady Trojans 10, Frazee Hornets 6. Third set. Bonchis hits a short one. Moore's going to dump it over. Here comes Rasmussen with a shot, and that is in. Ball is called in on the corner. So point Barnesville. Bonchis back for the serve again. She hits a deep ball this time. That'll go into the net. Frazee will keep it going. Here comes Thompson. Gets it over. Frazee digs. Bristol's going to take a shot back over. Bonchis is there for the dig. Thompson's going to drop one in, but Frazee's going to be there. Bristol's shot's blocked by Bauer and Rasmussen. They'll keep it over. Bristol again with a tip. Into the net. Bristol's tip goes over. Thompson gets it, but hits it into the net, so that will be a point Frazee. Cornea's going to come in to serve. Bristol's going to go out for Frazee. Cornea's serve is up. Goes Bauer with a shot, and it looked like that was a tip. That'll be called tip. So that is a point Barnesville. Amundsen back to serve for the Trojans. 12-7, Lady Trojans leading. Big shot there from Ruby Eckert. Frazee digs the shot back over. And Ainsley Johansson takes a shot, gets it right in the middle, and scores the point for Frazee. So Johansson will go out. Sonnenberg will come in for the Hornets. Oshnowitz back for the serve for the Hornets. Amundsen comes from the back row and saves it. Ball's still going. Barnesville's keep running here. Axness with a shot, and that'll be out. So that will be a point Frazee. Big couple of plays there from both teams. Oshnowitz serve. Here comes Axness, going to tip it over, and that'll score a point. Axness tipped it just over Sonnenberg. So now Rasmussen's going to go out. Bergman's going to come in. Hins is going to go out, and Bliley's going to come in. So Bergman's back serving. and her serve will go into the net. Now Frazee's going to swap out a few here. Larson's going to come in, it looks like. Ulrich is going to go out. Moore's going to go out. And Olsen's coming in to serve. So Olsen serves up. Thompson's going to dump one deep. Big block from Axness and Thompson. Ruby Eckert tried to take a shot, and it was a hard shot, but it was blocked by Axness and Thompson. So Thompson and Bonchis are out. Stuvlin and Gross are in. Gross is serving for Barnesville. Comes Eckert with a shot over top. Barnesville blocks it, keeps it in play. Here comes Stuvlin with a shot. Frazee will keep it rolling. Eckert's on the other side, takes a shot. Blocked out of bounds by the Trojans, so that will be a point Frazee. Cornea's going to go out. Bristlin's going to come in for Frazee. Eckert's back serving for the Hornets. Larson takes a big shot, but it's blocked. And that's called 4 hits on Frazee, so that'll be point Barnesville. So Axness is in, going to serve back here now. Sonnenberg goes up for the shot, and Bergman's there to pick it up. Here comes a big shot from Stuvlin. Larson and Sonnenberg are there for the block, but they block it into their own side. That'll be a point Barnesville. Axness back for the serve. Brislin with a shot. Axness saves it. Stuvlin with a shot, but she ends up getting blocked and saves it. And we get a lift called on Barnesville, so that'll be a point Frazee. Sonnenberg back for the serve for the Hornets. Big serve from Sonnenberg, and that goes out of bounds. Bergman will be out. Rasmussen will be in. Bliley goes out. Hins comes in. Hins will be serving for the Trojans. And now we've got a timeout from Frazee.
We also do have the winners for Chuck the Duck. There are 5 winners total. If you have the following numbers, come to the scores table to claim your $20 prize. The winners are 56, 61, 124, 129, and 140. Once again, 56, 61, 124, 129, and 140. And also, pizza slices for $1.50.
All right, we're back. Hins is back serving for the Trojans. Big shot there from Ainsley Johansson, and that will be blocked out of bounds by Barnesville, so point Frazee. Larson's going to go out. Ulrich is going to come in to serve. Olsen's going to go out, and Moore is going to come in for the front row for Frazee. Ulrich's serve, that'll be an ace. Ulrich's serve is up. Barnesville's going to dump it, keep it going. Moore's going to take a shot here, blocked over by Barnesville. Rasmussen's going to dump it over. Comes Bristlin's going to dump it right in the middle. Gross is going to be there to save it. Here comes Rasmussen with a shot, blocked out of bounds by Johansson and Moore. So that'll be 8-point Barnesville. Bonchus is going to come in. Stuvlin's going to go out. Gross is going to go out, and Thompson's going to come in. So Bonchus will be serving for the Trojans. Bristlin's going to dump it over. Here comes Thompson with a big shot, but that is a tip. Thompson hit it out, but it was tipped by Frazee, so that will be 8-point Trojans. So Bonchus back to serve again. Johansson has a nice little tip there, hits it right in the middle. Trojans weren't there. So point Frazee. Bristlin's going to go out. Cornea's going to come in. Cornea will be serving for the Hornets. Got 19-15, Lady Trojans leading. Rasmussen's going to take a shot, hits the corner, and that's in. So point Trojans. Bauer goes out. Axis comes in for the Trojans. Amundsen serving. Big shot there from Johansson, blocked by Axness. Frazee keeps it up. Here comes Thompson, tips it over. Frazee keeps rolling with it. Ulrich will dump it. Thompson's going to take one, shoot it over. Eckert's going to take a shot, and that is out of bounds. Frazee. Point Barnesville. So Amundsen will be back for the serve for the Trojans. Eckert's going to dump it. Thompson's going to get there and get the ball in the air. Eckert's going to take another shot, and that's out of bounds. Frazee. Looks like we got a tip there, so that will be actually a tip off of Barnesville. So that'll be point Frazee. Ashnowitz back serving for the Hornets. Up ref didn't see the tip, down ref did. Axness with a big shot, and that will go out of bounds on her block, or on her hit there from, looked like Ulrich tried to get that one. So that's out of bounds off Frazee, so Barnesville will get the point. Bergman's going to come in to serve for the Trojans. She'll drop one in the corner. Sonnenberg's going to tip it right in the middle. Nobody there for the Trojans. Sonnenberg will score there. So Moore's going to go out. Olsen's going to come in to serve. Ulrich is going to go out. Larson's going to come in to play front row. So Olsen serves up. And Amundsen got a bobble there. So that'll be a point Frazee. Olsen back to serve for the Hornets. Axness with a big shot blocked by Larson. And that'll be 8-point Frazee. So Olsen back to serve for the Hornets. Here comes Bliley with a shot, and she'll score the point. Big hit from Macy Bliley. Thompson's going to go out. Bonchus is going to go out. Stuvlin will come in, and Gross will come in. Kennedy Gross will be serving for the Trojans. And she'll hit a deep ball. Sonnenberg's going to go up to hit that one. Amundsen keeps it alive. Eckert's going to dump it over for the Hornets. Big block there from Sonnenberg and Larson. Comes Bliley with a shot over. Frazee's going to keep it alive. Larson's going to dump it in the corner. Here comes Bliley for the shot and gets blocked. Sonnenberg and Eckert are there to block Bliley. So point Frazee. Eckert will be back serving for the Hornets. Cornea goes out. Brislin comes in for Frazee. Here comes Stuvlin with a shot. Frazee blocks it, keeps it in play. Here comes Brislin. Brislin dumps it in front of the block. Axis was there, but ball got in between her and the net. So that's point Frazee. And we'll have a timeout, Barnesville. Big game here, 23-21, Trojans leading.
Reminder, we will have our drawings for both split the pot and the meat raffle after the third set.
So Eckert will be back serving for the Frazee Hornets. So Barnesville's going to dump it back over. Here comes Sonnenberg with a big shot. Amundson's there. Stuvlin will dump it over. Frazee's going to keep playing it. Here comes Brislin with a shot. It goes deep. That is out of bounds on Brislin. So that's point Barnesville. Amundson's going to go out. Bauer's going to come in. Axis back for the serve. Game point. Third set. Axis drops a good one in. Here comes Sonnenberg's going to tip it into the middle. Nobody's there. That is a point Frazee. Sonnenberg back with a serve here for Frazee. Oshowitz goes out. Johansson comes in for the Hornets. Here comes Bliley with a shot, hits it into the net, so that'll be point Frazee. 24-23, Sonnenberg back with the serve. And she'll dump it in. Gross is there. Here comes Stuvlin with a shot. Frazee's going to keep it up. They're going to dump it over. Here comes Bauer's going to hit it over. Larson's there. Here comes Eckert with the tip. Gross is there to save it. Bergman dumps it over. Quick shot. Looks like we got a net violation. Number 5, that was Ainsley Johansson into the net, and that will do it. Barnesville Trojans win 3-0. Some action-packed games there. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to the sponsors. Thanks to Barnesville Internet. The Huddle broadcast is always powered by Barnesville Internet. Proud to provide that blazing fast, reliable, affordable internet. Barnesville schools and the entire community. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.
The jackpot is $355. The winning ticket for Split the Pot is 067130. Once again, the winning ticket for Split the Pot is 067130.